Welcome back to Full On Football. Of course, this is our dedication show to Martyn Crook, and we've been talking to people who've been involved with Martyn Crook over the last many years that he was involved. For over 40 years that he contributed to football, not only here in South Australia but also nationally. Now, a young man that I want you to get to know, and hopefully we'll be able to have him on a few times during the year, is of course Martyn's son, Joseph Crook. Welcome to Full On Football, Joseph. You happy to be here?
Yep.
Fantastic. Don't be nervous, because I know it is a big thing for you.
Yeah.
Now listen, I wanted to talk a little bit. You're taking the role of your dad very seriously, because you know your father was involved in many sports. He loved his cricket, loved his football or soccer. I understand that you're a very good cricketer, you're a very good soccer player, and you're a very good tennis player.
Yeah, well, I do play those 3 sports.
Yes, and I understand you were in a grand final last week. Tell us about that. What happened?
Well, last week I played a tennis final for Golden Grove.
Yep.
And we ended up losing by 1 game.
1 game, so it was very close.
Yeah.
How did you go personally?
I won my doubles.
Yes.
But since there's an odd number in our team, I only played doubles.
Yeah, okay.
So I didn't get to play singles.
But it takes a special person to play doubles, because you've got to understand your partner, don't you?
Yeah.
Now look, since your father passed away, you've been involved. I want to look on the positive side of this if I can. You've been involved a lot with SASI. Now, they have invited you to come along all the time. I know you've sat on the bench at many games. How does that make you feel?
It just makes me feel part of the team, and yeah.
So have you got any wishes to play soccer like further? Where do you play at the moment?
I play at St Augustine's.
And striker?
Yeah, I either play striker or goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper? Oh, I wonder where you got those skills from. From Dad, obviously. So have you got any like ideas or dreams or that you'd want to play? I know you love all those 3 sports, so you're really torn between which one are you going to follow, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mum really wants you to play tennis, though, you know that. No, but I know you've enjoyed it with SASI, and Michael, you guys have really welcomed Joseph very much and made him feel a part of the team, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. I know he's been in the change rooms a few times before the games and so on, and you know he feels welcome.
And
so
it's good because it's like you've got big brothers here now. I mean, you know, you've got these guys that you can talk to, and I know they do. I know you guys do, because I've watched the way you are towards Joseph. It's very nice. It's beautiful. It's friendly. Do you enjoy being with them?
Yeah.
Have you actually trained with them?
No, not trained.
Ooh, maybe that might be the next thing we can try and organise for you. Is a bit of training. Would you like that?
Yeah.
So. While you were growing up, did you know that Dad was involved in so many things in soccer?
Most, yes.
Yeah. So did you know he was like really big in soccer?
Yeah.
So did he give you any coaching skills and pointers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, a couple of times a week, we used to go out the back and then used to have a couple of little training sessions with me.
Yeah.
Passing, shooting, heading, dribbling, all that sort of thing.
Fantastic. And would he go keeper?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes he made me go in goal though.
Oh, did he? Oh, you look like you didn't like that much, did you? Well, it's great to have you on the show tonight, Joseph. Now, look, of course, there is a foundation that's being set up to help you with your schooling and your education, the Martyn Crook Foundation, and we did have the memorial matches, Michael, that were played. That was back on March the 6th, I think it was. So we've got a bit of footage. I was out there and I filmed this match, so I want to see if you can just talk us through some of this. Now, of course, I filmed the SASI and the West Adelaide match, so it was mainly the younger guys. We did have another match with Para Hills and Campbelltown later on that night. But I wanted to film this match especially because this really was the 2 most important teams that Martyn was involved with. How did you feel actually being able to be a part of this? Because you actually played for West Adelaide, even though you were still with SASI. You played, Shannon and Patrick.
Patrick and George.
And George as well, all played for SASI, for West Adelaide. There you got given all these beautiful gifts, Joseph.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
Yep.
So they obviously West Adelaide obviously wanted you to have a little bit, a bit of a memory of the club that Dad used to play for nationally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously we'll see when we come back to live footage. You've got your shirt on, so
Yes.
fantastic. Now, of course, the memory is still very, very raw here, Michael, of Martyn not being with you. What's it been like without him? Has the people that have been able to take over been able to help you get through that time? Because I know you guys, I don't want to try and get any of you guys upset, but I know it was a really, really tough time for all of you.
Yeah, Clarkie's done a very good job taking over. Yeah, it has been hard. It's been very hard. It feels different. Training sessions, when you look around and you don't see Martyn anymore. But yeah, you know, we've got to get over things.
You have to keep going. This is the thing, and I mean, you know, we were all upset, but spare a thought for Joseph and his mum that they have to go on as well. Now, this game here was a great game. I really enjoyed it. I mean, because it was a really tough. You're sort of playing against your teammates as well, but you're playing for a purpose, and that was, you know, in memory of Martyn, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Because I play with the boys every week, you know, we know what their qualities are.
Yeah,
so it's not easy to play against them. But you know, I tried my hardest, and
it was a good match because I mean, the whole day was involved. I mean, here we see Aggie Simeone talking to Alex Mullen, and then later on to Andrew Harlan-Popoulos from West Adelaide. So again, representing the two sides. Look, it was a lovely day. I know that Martyn's parents were there, his brothers, his family was there. Of course, your mum, Julie, was there, and yourself, all part of this to be able to celebrate Martyn. In this game, I thought that SASI were basically on top for most of the game, but you did start to crack into them midway through the second half, and you were able to get in there and score that goal. And we see that goal there from George.
Yeah, lovely header. I think SASI did dominate though with possession, and but we did manage to score a goal.
Okay, and yeah, and so now also we've got part of this night was having a few words from your mum. Your mum didn't really want to talk to us too much. It was very hard for her to say something, but she actually did say something, and we're going to go to that right now.